Hi, this is Derek Tsai from LearnByBlogging.com. Today I want to do a quick review of this movie called The Dead Poets Society. This is a very old movie, 1989, by Robin Williams. And upon his death, I really look forward to review some of his movies, and happened to stumble on this one that I like the most among all the movies that he has done. And finally, the DVD come to me and able to rent it from our local library. So I went ahead and enjoyed the movie with my daughter, my 13-year-old daughter, and I hope that she could get a little bit of learning from the movie. So today oh, by the way, it's a very beautiful day today because of the rain. This is our first rain of the season. Today is October 20th, 2014. Okay, moving on to the review. I was quite moved by this message, and I remember when I first watched the movie, this thing really catch on to me. Is this phrase? Seize the day, or carpe diem. Carpe diem is the Latin for the word seize the day, and I often find myself, often find people, myself included, that we allow days to go by, wasted, and as if it's just another day to check off and move on to tomorrow. And I think we should constantly remind ourselves that to seize the day and make the best of the day that you have on the earth. And one of the one doesn't have to really join the Dead Poets Society to really suck the marrow out of the life, and but really help to get people around you to push you and encourage you, as this movie it's all about, among all the camaraderie of the people around the the classmates in this book, in this school called Welton or Helton, that was teased. And also taken in the movie plot, I was taken back by Neil Anderson, the suicide, because his dad commanding him to drop acting, where his really passion lies, and force him to become a doctor and withdraw him from the school, just because he did a wonderful performance in the theater. So I thought that I hope that none of the youth or people, the young people, watch the movie, really take this away from the movie, that thinking that the proper approach to resolve a conflict with your parents is just kill yourself, and that doesn't sound. Hopefully, that's not something that come across as the message, and I also hope that parents can nowadays, whether you are tiger parents or not, we're more inclined to listen to the kids, and the kids plead to really pursue their passion. I think we should let them do what they're passionate about. On one hand, I do not really agree to the old academic way of cramming the students with whatever they should know. Rather often, the materials are dry and boring, right? So teaching the kids to think for themselves is one of the critical teaching objectives I think the school should have. And I cheered when Todd would eventually break out. Todd is the roommate of Neil. Finally broke out of the shell and pour out this wonderful, beautiful poem. When Dr. Keaton, or Robin Williams in this case, really push him and force him to close his eyes and really spill out his emotion through his words. Very beautiful, wonderful scene. And of course, Neil Perry went against his dad's command to pursue his acting gig, and I also do not subscribe to Dr. Keating's, Mr. Keating's or Robin Williams, the ripping off or literally ripping the pages out of the book, the poetry book and English book. And I think that as the young children can easily interpret misinterpret a message as a license to rebel against the establishment without the right reasons. So unfortunately, the tragic suicide of Neil Perry was a case in point. So having watched the movie when I was younger, this is back in 1989, I was truly emphasized the young high school kids but now when I watch the DVD as a parent of a teenager, I can see that both sides very clearly. It's important to have very good communications between parents and children. The children must see the good intention of the parents and force a conversation. If there's a conflict, and they should just force a conversation and talk about it, rather than thinking there's only one way of solving the problem. So after all, it is your life, and you have to deal with the conflict. So the parents must not push the kids beyond the breaking point. They may need guidance sometimes, but they have the free will, and it's best that they actually hold on to their passion and pursue the passion, achieve happily something great, than to live their lives like a zombie and not being happy. Okay, especially like Mr. Keating for asking the students to go on top of the table and really force them to see things differently. I think it's a very nice trick to keep life interesting, and also I do that sometimes just to go on different angles, look at things from different perspective. So overall, it's a very good movie as a refresher on really recapturing the passion of your life. And Robin Williams was brilliant in this movie and really suited this particular character well. And I think we can feel, and I myself included, feel the loss of this great talent. So hope that you enjoyed that review, and if you have the chance, please, I think it's a movie worth watching again, and maybe you want to watch with your children, so that you can have a very good conversation with your children as well, or have with your parents in case. Either way. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. This is Derek Tsai. Bye.